Jair Bolsonaro should be charged with crimes against humanity over his handling of the country's COVID crisis, according to a Brazilian Senate report. A 6-month inquiry heard devastating witness testimony from those whose relatives were among the 600,000 Brazilians to have died and from experts who say ineffective medicines were used on human guinea pigs. The 1,200-page report accuses Bolsonaro of quackery for dismissing the virus as a little flu and for delays in ordering vaccines, a vaccine which he has refused to take himself because he says he has natural immunity after catching COVID last year. Renan Calheiros, the centrist senator who is the lead author, announced a last-minute withdrawal of homicide and genocide charges, after some infighting within the panel. The inquiry does not have the power to bring charges, but it could have disastrous consequences. The report will be sent to the public prosecutor, the Federal Court of Accounts, and could even be sent to the International Criminal Court in The Hague, where other complaints against Bolsonaro have already been lodged. While the accusations are serious, the process may be just symbolic since Bolsonaro enjoys enough congressional support to avoid the opening of impeachment proceedings. Likewise, Attorney General Augusto Aras, an ally appointed by Bolsonaro, could shield him from any indictment. The report could also ask that several ministers be charged, as well as 3 of Bolsonaro's sons, including Flavio, who sits on the committee. This report will seem like a sentence, but the government is calm. You can criticize the president's attitude, but not incriminate him, Fernando Bezerra, head of the government's parliamentary bloc in the Senate, told the UOL website. It is yet another headache for the president, whose popularity has plummeted to an all-time low and who trails leftist former leader Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva in polls ahead of next year's general election. The report was originally due to be presented on Tuesday but had to be put back 24 hours, eliciting criticism from Brazilian media, which have already started leaking details. Following testimony from several ministers, top government officials, and business and hospital managers, it was the turn of the families of COVID victims to present their statements to the committee on Monday. We deserve an apology from the highest authority in the state. It's not a question of politics, we're talking about lives, Marcio Antonio Silva, a taxi driver who lost his 25-year-old son to COVID, told the panel, holding back tears. What we've seen is the antithesis of what we expected from the President of the Republic, said Antonio Carlos Costa, president of the Rio de Paz NGO. We've never seen him shed tears of compassion, nor express his condolences for the Brazilian people in mourning. On Monday, the committee also heard the harrowing testimony of a nurse in Manaus who saw dozens of patients dying and had to take care of her sister's 4 children after she also succumbed to the virus. The committee investigated the government over the crippling lack of oxygen in the northern city of Manaus during the worst moments of the pandemic, and also the delays in buying vaccines, Bolsonaro's anti-lockdown speeches, and his original belittling of what he called the little flu. Senators subsequently discovered irregularities in the acquisition of vaccines, something that generated strong suspicions of corruption. Another branch of the investigation focused on the relationship between Brasilia and private health insurers accused of promoting early treatment with medications such as hydroxychloroquine, which has been scientifically proven to be ineffective. One of those insurers, Prevent Senior, is accused of having carried out such treatment on patients without their prior knowledge, and to have put pressure on doctors to prescribe it for human guinea pigs. The committee report clearly aims to result in the sanctioning of those responsible, and there are a lot. We cannot allow ourselves to not punish them, Omar Aziz, the committee's president, said on Tuesday.